last July, I visited the mountainscape of Banff. It reminded me of my verse of the year, Zechariah 4:7. What are you, mighty mountain, before Zerubbabel? You will become level ground. Then he will bring out the capstone to shouts of God bless it, God bless it. Mountains are an object of great grandeur, a colossal object difficult to move and slow to transform, a relentless tower immovable by strong wind or any force. When I see these mountains, I'm in awe, almost emotional, amazed by its majesty, greatly seated in its throne, largely untouched by time. Present for thousands of years, and time decided to move around it, wildlife decided to home it, and trees began to settle on top of it. As seasons pass, it's clothed in green and white, red and yellow, and all the earth tones. Due to its size, we've objectified our obstacles as mountains, these gargantuan assignments and responsibilities that are hard to come by, hard to pass, and troublesome to endure. That sometimes the mountaintop is invisible, so we stay in place like a mountain, stagnant, deciding to call this fleet heap of land home and to build on top of our mountain, deciding to settle in and make it home, comfortable. That if time decided to pass, I'm alright with that idea, because I've decided to stay here. I'm settled. I'm settled in, and I'm comfortable. Comfortable with my surroundings, comfortable with my discomfort. I've convinced myself that this isn't too hard. And whatever obstacles in front of my way is going to have to wait or move, because I've decided I'm not. I've chosen to be okay with not trying too hard. I'm okay with talking myself out of mountains that are too high and too wide, because after all, I've made it my home. I've hung up the frame and put out the welcome mat and drawn the curtains. I've tiled the roof and cut the key, and every so often I'll renovate and fix my home, knowing that it won't suffice. It can't survive. It can't survive. It wasn't made to withstand these conditions. It wasn't made for this season. The season has begun to change, and the weather's looking treacherous. And I don't have the tools to build on top of this house anymore. It wasn't made to withstand this season and last. The tools and resources that once built this house can no longer support it. It's not safe. My choices lie between these two ideas. That I stay knowing my house will crumble in due time, or to find a home off this mountain, where resources are plenty and the land is filled with milk and honey. Do I make the mountain my home, chosen to stay all this time as seasons changed, or do I conquer the mountain set before me? This metaphor made me think about how in life we choose to stay stagnant, nestled into a position not willing to face what it takes. I believe God will bless my mountain, no matter how hard that is sometimes for me to believe it. He will make it level ground, easy for me to pass. For He is with me, and under His wings I'll find refuge. That's where home is. For wherever He takes me, it is safe, and He will make it level, blessing the narrow path set before me, lighting up the path set ahead.